The most important thing I found, in-law, do you know what it is? Check this out. I found a... What's cracking about the truckers? Back on live to thrill! We are in the garage today. The garage. You may be asking, what garage, Outlaw? Well, let me tell you. I thought of the name last night in bed, and I think it's freaking genius because, well, it tells the story of what we're trying to do here. The poor man's garage. PMG for short, dude. Put that on a goddamn t-shirt, dude. Put that on a t-shirt, dog. That was a lot. So we are doing a remodel of my garage here. Now this is my garage. There's been a ton of vidges building different trucks, building different cars, and doing different things to it. And right now, as you can tell by looking around, it is a complete pigsty in here. It's a disaster, dude. We've got parts everywhere, brake freaking cleaner, coolers and lights and smoke machines and paint cans and paint spilled on the floor. Like, there is so much crap in here. I've got my 1971 El Camino, which I'm scared that it's even in here because I spent so much money on getting the bodywork absolutely perfect on this car. And it's in here just getting dirty and all this kind of stuff. So there's a lot we gotta do. We are doing the poor man's garage build. In-law and I are excited because we're gonna do a lot of things to this guy that are gonna transform it into a killer garage. And the reason why I'm calling it the poor man's garage is, well, I'm not gonna pay anybody to do it. In-law and I are sons of a builder, so you know we know how to do quite a bit. We've got some drywall to patch over here. In-law and I can do that. We're gonna texture the whole thing. We're gonna paint it a sweet color. We're gonna do the epoxy floor. We're gonna put more lights in. We're gonna get more toolboxes. We're gonna take the pegboard down because we never freaking use it except for the stuff we kill things with. There's a lot to do, man. I think it's gonna be a fun series. I think first things first, we need to start getting these big things out of the garage. But we did get a little snow last night, so I think we might have to get that shovel out as well. Let's go.
And you never said a word. No. In 2 hours and now you said it all. You know we don't wanna fall in love again. Oh no. Just think about what we did. It never worked.
It's cold. I'm gonna let that thing warm up a little bit. Obviously this is where we cleared out the house yesterday. Fits perfect for our El Camino. Obviously don't want this guy to stay out here too long. I think we might run into town and go to O'Reilly's when we go to lunch and drive a car cover for it, just in case it needs to stay out overnight. Never gonna leave it out in the snow or anything like that, but definitely need to let her warm up because she doesn't get driven quite a bit. She's faint.
You're pushing me away, then you pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in, like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with these games, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying.
The lighting look, in-law?
That's alright.
Yeah, I think we need a few more lights in here. What do you think? Another row right there, another row right there?
Yeah, it'll probably be good. Make it look a lot better in here.
Yeah, so I think we need to go out and get some 2 more of these lights. Probably put 1 more right there, 1 more right there, and then we have a lot better lights. These lights are actually really good for video. I think we might get a couple different bulbs. We can get some brighter ones and better ones for video so that whenever we're filming in here, because we are going to be doing a lot of filming in here on the K20, on the Colorado, on the Dually, on the El Camino, and possibly some other builds that we got coming on in here. So we need the best amount of light possible. We got the heater started up though because it is like 30 degrees today, so it is a little bit chilly, but hey, nothing we can't handle. First thing we gotta do is start organizing all this crap, man. Just take a pan around, dude. Look at this, man. We built this table to like work on top of, and it's just a bunch of garbage up here, man. We got coolers all over the place, gas cans, wood that extra from the inside that we need to throw up in the attic here. There's just a bunch of crap and a lot of stuff needs to get thrown away. And as you guys saw from the other day's video, we have no room in our trash. So in-law at lunchtime, I think we found a dumpster that we can go and dump some of this stuff at. We might do that because we're gonna have a lot of trash in this garage. Let's get to organizing. Call me Mr. Clean, except I got beautiful blonde hair. I wouldn't say beautiful, but you know. Sorry, I haven't showered in like 2 days.
2 nights and you think you know me now. 2 seconds seconds and I might just throw.
Dude, it's cool up here, man. There's a lot of freaking room.
Is there?
Great angle, ain't it? There's a lot of room up here, man.
Holy crap, you're right.
Yeah, we could store a lot up here, dude.
So much room for activities.
So I'm trying to figure out where the lights go in, which I think, is there one right there where that blue box is?
Yeah.
So that's one right there. I'm trying to think of where they hook up because we got a lot of wires going out right there. There's definitely room for more. All we got to do is order them and I reckon we're good to go, man.
Nice.
All right.
Sounds good.
Let's start storing some stuff up here. I think we can store that wood up here, those paint cans.
Yep.
Get them out of the way so we can start organizing some more stuff.
Cool beans.
Cause I remember everything you did and everything I became out of like a no. So why are you doing this tonight?
Without asking, yes, this is the El Camino bumper. I still haven't put it on yet. And the reason why is because when I ordered it, they didn't send mounting hardware with it. So I still need to order that, which I haven't in what, like a year? Yeah. We need to do that soon, man. You guys give me crap in the comments for not ordering mounting hardware, man. It's a 71 El Camino. I should be taking care of it, right?
Always know how to get me sentimental.
Hey, man. You put the Outlaw flag on the floor, dude? You're pretty serious, dude? Just piling it. Phew, Outlaw pirate style, man. I don't even know if we sell these anymore.
We should make a pirate song.
A pirate song?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yo ho,
A gangster pirate?
for me.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do it.
Always say the right things like you're pushing me away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in. Like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with this game, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying. Always say the right things like you're pushing me away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in. Like you afraid of what might happen if you try.
Guys, we got the table all cleaned up. We just need to put some mineral spirits on it to get all this grime and dirt and grime up, but I mean, it's gonna be dirty anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. I think the biggest thing that we need to go through is like actually diligently go through tools and stuff like that. Like I have a bunch of tools in here in my old toolbox that like sockets and all this crap that we can organize in the toolbox later. If you look over here, it's still a giant mess. But over here, we've got pretty much everything we need here. We've got the tarps, we've got our gas cans, which we still have over here. All of our jack stands, we've got our extra heavy duty jack stands for when we're doing something on like big trucks. We've got in-law's stupid yellow scooter that he won't get out of here and it's annoying. And then we have another transmission right here that we need to sell as well, that we need to pull out and take pictures of. I think I do have pictures in it, but I almost forgot that we had it. We need to sell that too, man. We got a lot of stuff we need to get rid of. Obviously, I don't know if you guys saw this, but we did put the vise on, and I did actually get it on, so we got the vise in there, which is nice. I actually got this, we painted it, and I don't even remember where I got this. I think my pops found it at a job, and then I took it from him. And drilled it in there. So actually, if you guys don't remember, my pops and I built this table like 2-3 years ago. Threw it in here. It's the perfect table for doing stuff. It's not too deep, so you can still reach everything on the back. Our goal is to get rid of this table here, because this thing is all derelict, and this actually came with the house. We're going to get rid of this table here, and then we got a bunch of extra scrap wood in the back. And we're going to build a table just like that, just about half the size, to put over here for cleaning supplies and stuff. We're gonna move this toolbox down, and then I gotta get one more toolbox that's a little bit higher and stuff to fit all our tools. We've got so many different types of tools, and we need to store it because I don't want them sitting out, you know? But the next thing I wanna work on really quick, just so it's out of walking way, is this paint spilt right here when we were actually painting the inside of my house and stuff. So in-law actually found this ice scraper. I'm gonna go ahead and let him go ahead and try to get this stuff up because, well, what can I say? He might be my little brother, and he's still pretty dumb because look at this. Look at this. Oh, no. It's my PDXZ LGBTQ community, bro. Sorry. Here.
Oh,
yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Ew, smell that. It smells like a fart, bro.
Oh, Oh my gosh, what the hell?
What in the world, dude?
That's so weird.
Ew, that paint's been dried up for like, I don't know how long, dude. That's nasty, man.
That is nasty.
That is nasty. But anyways, we're gonna throw all this crap away and then we're gonna keep on freaking cleaning, man. Call me Martha Stewart, boy. Alright guys, so over here is gonna be our charging station. And we usually have this guy plugged in, but this outlet has seemed to gone out, so we're gonna need to replace that. I think I actually still have some extra ones inside. We're gonna probably replace all the outlets in here because they're super, super old, and just make sure all the electrical is top notch and make sure that we have power to charge up all of our power tools. I have a buttload of chargers somewhere around here. We're gonna find them eventually and then we'll put them all over here and we'll probably hang a couple things up as well. I just don't wanna hang anything up yet because we gotta prime this thing, we gotta texture it and then paint it, dude. Mud jug of the day is the Yellow Stealth. Outlaw Yellow Stealth right there, baby. Yellow. If you guys want to get this, mudjug.com, link in the description box. I believe it's on sale right now too. So there's only a few of these left and I don't know if we're going to be coming back with them, so get them while you can. And to match with the mud jug of the day, me and in-law just went into town and got lunch. I had to throw me in some yellow blend right here, baby. This right here is one of my favorite dips that we've ever come out with, and it's the only available dip right now. It's pineapple rum flavored, for those who don't know. One of my favorites, super, super sweet, and it's really, really good after a meal. But yeah, a lot of people have been asking about when we're stocking up new dips. Right now, we've got a lot of yellow blend in stock, so if you guys want some, outlawdip.com. Only about another week or so. I think it's less than a week almost, in-law, until we're releasing the new flavor.
Ooh.
New flavor being released next week, man. You guys stay tuned. I think the date we're going for is the 27th, which is next Thursday, I believe. You guys keep a lookout, man. It's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be a lot of people's favorite. What do you think, in-law?
Yeah, I think so.
Gonna start dipping because of it, right?
Yeah, right.
Completely tobacco free for all you health conscious people out there, and there is still nicotine, so you can still get that nice little buzz. Okay, I just moved the snowboards out in the back of the truck, and while we were in town, I picked up a little thing for the El Camino that we're gonna be throwing on in just a few here. So I pretty much got this side organized and mostly done. Obviously, we gotta sweep and stuff, get all these leaves out of here. I think we're gonna start moving on to this side, which is the pretty bad side because we got all the tools and stuff like that. Actually, we might work on this back side, but there's a lot of stuff to do, so let's keep rolling, baby. The dirtiness of a garage. And now I will pitchfork all of the trash. Oh! The plastic broke my face. Son of a fuck. Had to take the hoodie off, rep that February shirt of the month, man. Wanted, Outlaw. All you outlaws out there, you need this shirt. $1 million for keeping it hillbilly. This shirt is up now, outlawmerch.com. If you guys sign up for Shirt of the Month, you get entered in to win $5 grand out of my pocket and a couple other prizes too. We're announcing the winner on June 1st, so you still got a bit. Sign up for Shirt of the Month, man. We've got a lot more coming. Guys, so we got mostly everything cleaned up over here, but you can see everything is piled up. Everything is not really nicely piled up, but we got all our oils and fluids and everything over here. We got parts here. We got garbage there. We got some of dang stuff right there that I got to get back to him, or he can come over and grab. We've got a bunch of different things. I was actually thinking about getting rid of this table, but it's not as bad as I thought. Actually, in-law and I could probably just put a couple braces in right here and in the back on the other side, and I think it should be okay, and mine as well. I mean, it's the poor man's garage, dude. We're not wanting to spend any more money than we have to. So I think as far as logistics go for the garage on where I want to put stuff, I think I want to put the toolbox actually right where this table is and switch the table over here and put the table all the way down. The reason why, and we can actually move it probably all the way down there, we'll just have to do some measurements, but the reason why is because most of the time we're going to be pulling cars all the way in, and the front's going to be there, and that's where most of the work happens, the toolbox being here, so you don't have to keep going around the vehicle and all that kind of stuff. I think logistically will be the best place for it. So we're going to go ahead and move that around, move all this stuff, and then start organizing this and getting it to where we can actually get stuff and we're not always confused. All right, guys, so in-law and I have been talking quite a bit here and thinking logistically like I was just talking about, and I think we came up with the idea of what we're going to do, because realistically, you know, we have the cherry picker over here, which we actually use quite a bit for really heavy stuff, just being able to move transmissions and engines and all that kind of stuff. So if we're going to be moving the cars in like directly like this to where the front end is going to be there, the cherry picker obviously having it over here in the front by the toolbox would be nice. So what we're going to do is actually this table that Pop Outlaw and I built, this is actually skinny up to where it'll fit in the side of the garage. So our goal is to basically move this table all the way to the edge over there, and then it'll come to about right here. And that is when we move this guy over to there, and that'll go to just about halfway of that table there, and then the cherry picker on that side right to the edge of the control panel there. That is kind of this side, and then we'll be able to have all of our parts, gas, tools, basically everything we need. We can throw all the fluids and everything on top of the table. We'll probably build a shelf for our fluids, because that would be ideal for just being able to see, okay, yeah, hydraulic fluids up here, oh yeah, motor oils up here, oh yeah, cleaning supplies is up here. We'd probably build a couple shelves for that, and it's not too deep where you still be able to reach. I think that's the goal on what we're trying to do. And then I think we're going to still use this table. I mean, like we said, it's the poor man's garage. Might as well use it since it's here. We just put a couple braces in. It's been good to us so far. It came with the house. We'll go ahead and move this guy over there if we need to. And that wall over here will be strictly hanging stuff. So we'll be able to put the shovels and rakes and everything, hang them up. All the compression hoses, garden hoses, extension cords, whatever, will hang up here where we can still get to everything. I'm going to have a rolling step stool to where we can hang stuff and really use all of this space in here. And we'll have like a rolling step stool or something like that to where we can get to everything. Obviously, we don't want to put too much in the wall or anything yet, because with hangers or anything, because we're going to be texturing it. We're going to be priming it, texturing it, painting it. You know, the ceiling as well. So there's still a lot to do, but I think that's the way that we're going to do it. And I believe I'm going to take this pegboard down. I really just don't use it for much. All these tools and everything that you see up here now have only been put up there because I felt bad for never using it. So, and the bows and stuff like that, those are all going to go upstairs in the hunting room. Basically just everything needs to be done. All the mowers and the pressure washer and the weed whacker and the vacuum and all that kind of stuff, we are building a shed outside here that in-law and I are going to work on ourselves, and we're going to build that here in the next month or so. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah,
probably just build in the next month or so. We're going to try to get some plans Actually, my dad's lifelong friend Luis from Guatemala, he actually just built a really nice shed, a pretty big one, and he still has the plans for it that he planned up, so we might use those and just go ahead and build it out there in the back by the propane tank, and then we'll be able to throw, we'll just call it the shit shed. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
The shit shed. Yeah. Just throw all our shit in there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yep.
So we got the poor man's garage build right here, and then we're gonna go do the shit shed build. What do you think?
Yeah, that's great.
It's kind of hard with all the snow that we've been having recently, but hey man, we're just trying to get organized. We want to work on our vehicles, man. I got a bunch of stuff to do in the K20. I got a bunch of stuff to do in the Dually, the Colorado, and the El Camino. And then, like I said earlier, I'd like to get some new builds in here as well. In-laws truck. Hell, boy, we got in-laws truck too. Right now, you know, we've got trash. We've got so many different piles of stuff. Obviously, I don't want to go and throw everything on the side of the house just like I did, because then it just, you know, it stays there. So I'm going to give some people a call, like my dad, Dan, who have their stuff here in the garage, see if we can get it out today, and then keep on moving, basically, and just try to get this thing cleared out.
Nice.
Hurts his hands every single time we move something. Camera's back there, we got a roller. Whoa, dude, check it out in here, man. It's so much cleaner now. I mean, it's still somewhat of a mess in certain areas, but bruh, we got this thing freaking cleaned up. Nice. So like I said, man, we've got a lot of clutter in certain areas, but we're actually gonna do that tomorrow because we still need to move all of the tables and stuff. We figured, hey man, it's getting pretty late. We might as well clean it up for the day. So we got everything organized in its actual area. So over here, like a lot of things that we gotta move out is this transmission right here, and these guys, these are converters, and this is a generator, and things that I need to sell. Like in-laws yellow scooter. Obviously, like I said, this table is actually gonna be moved over there tomorrow. The toolbox right there is gonna be moved down just a tad. This guy is gonna be moved over here, and then the cherry picker on that side. What my plan is once that big table's over here, we're gonna throw 2 shelves up there, which is going to be a little bit hard to reach just whenever the table's right here, but we're going to have like a sliding step stool and things like that, where at least we'll be able to see where all the liquids and oils and cleaners and all that kind of stuff is, and then we can put paint and stuff up there as well. All the shovels and all that kind of stuff are going to go up on this side, and we're going to hang, like you can see, we got stacked up extension cords and everything for the compressor. Obviously down the road we're going to, once everything's painted and done in here, we'll hang shelves and some hangers and stuff for those to go on. But dude, we found a bunch of freaking sweet stuff in here that I forgot was even in here. Sorry for the echo, it's a little bit empty. Hopefully soon we won't have an echo anymore. But check this out, man. I found all these old light bars I used to have, which these 2 light bars right here, I think when it gets a little bit warmer out, we're gonna mount these on the boat so we can have a little bit more light on the water. Maybe put an amber lens on there or something like that. This guy's a 20-inch that I never used that I think in-law kind of wants for his old trucks. Maybe this guy too, dude. Maybe. It's a 54-inch curved light bar, which we need to do a little bit of cleaning on because it's a little dirty. Got a little guy like that could go on a bumper or something. So also found the AC lines and everything for my El Camino, and then found this mini air compressor as well that I could mount on the back of the El Camino right there to let the shocks up and down. So that's pretty sweet. Also found on my floor dry that's been basically hiding under a bunch of BS. So if you guys don't know, floor dry right here, if you're gonna have it out in the garage, you see these little oil stains all over the place? Yeah, that's what hasn't been floor dried. But I'm not really worried about this floor. Obviously, we're gonna clean it up more tomorrow because we might be doing an epoxy floor on the top of this, so it'll be a lot easier to clean and won't have to worry about staining as much. Also found some taillights and stuff like that from some old trucks I had, so we can throw those up as well. And then the most important thing I found, in-law, do you know what it is?
A screwdriver?
No.
Oh.
Close, but check this out. I found a 10mm socket, dude.
What?
Are you freaking kidding me, bro?
Wow.
A 10mm, dude. Those are so freaking rare. You can, dude, I've heard, well, actually, I know. You can buy like a 10-pack of 10mm. End of the day, dude, they're gone. I don't even know where the tits they disappeared to, but I found a 10mm. It's the only one out of every single size that I have in this freaking drawer, but bruh, I'm excited. I think it just disappeared, dude. I don't even see it.
Yeah, I think it's gone forever.
Was back in, mower's back in. It's like 15 degrees out. We had a horrible time trying to start. I think the next step in this process when we start working tomorrow is I just called the electrician. I left a voicemail. He's gonna call me back. We need to get 220 in here. We wanna put a nice heater in here that'll put off some good heat because it is all insulated in here and it stays decent, but it'd be nice to have a heater that's not off of kerosene and stuff and giving us freaking headaches whenever we have the garage closed. I mean, this thing definitely helps, but I mean, it just gives you a freaking headache when the thing's on. So we probably will hang it up there above the door to where it's not too far down where we can still open the door, obviously. And then it's right next to the panel, so we can do that before we repair the drywall and then start to get everything ready for paint and the floor and everything like that. So I think that's first. And tomorrow we're gonna do a lot more cleaning and a lot more moving. So it should be fun, man. I hope you guys enjoy these project videos, dude. We got a lot more to do on the poor man's garage. And if you guys know any good heaters or anything like that, this is about 400 square foot garage. If you guys got any ideas of a good heater or something that that runs off a 220 or something with that power, let us know in the comments below. That would be much appreciated. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and tell your friends. And while you're at it, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you ain't yet. And don't forget to turn notifications on, man. It's been a while since we uploaded on this channel, obviously. We want to make sure that every single person gets the notifications. So if you turn notifications on by clicking that little bell, every single time we upload, you will be notified. Also, if you guys want to support me and In-Law, make sure to go over to outlawmerch.com, grab you some merch. I'm repping the Snow Camo Outlaw hoodie. In-Law is repping the Champion black, red, white, and blue, baby. Show them that Champion logo. Yeah. And then, of course, we're both repping our Outlaw hats. Outlaw Outdoors, baby. So we got a lot going on, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And always remember, no matter what you're doing, well, I'm Outlaw and I'm out, y'all.
And I'm In-Law and I'm in y'all.
And always remember, no matter what you're doing, 25, 8, 366 to live. To thrill. Holler.